Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn, and in this training lesson, I will teach you how to answer customer service strength-based interview questions. These questions come up during 95% of customer service interviews. So if you are applying for any customer service job role, make sure you stay tuned. To help you get hired at the first attempt, I will cover the following 4 things in this training lesson. Number 1, I will tell you what customer service strength-based interview questions are. If you understand what the questions are, it makes it easier for you to give the perfect answer. Number 2, I will give you 2 very important tips for answering each of the interview questions correctly. Number 3, I will give you a unique top-scoring answer to each customer service interview question that will help you beat the competition. And then finally, number 4, I will tell you how you can get free access to my brilliant online customer service training course. And just very quickly, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I say that because thousands and thousands of you are getting hired at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed. Please hit the like button and tell me the name of the customer service job role you are being interviewed for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra help. To begin with, let me explain what customer service strength-based questions are. Please take notes. Strength-based questions assess your ability to deliver excellent customer service, and they also assess your understanding of why good customer service is essential to the business you are applying to work at. If you answer any of these questions incorrectly, you will not get hired. The first question I want to help you answer is this. What's your definition of good customer service? Let me give you 2 important tips before I give you the perfect scripted answer. Tip number 1, this common customer service interview question assesses your customer service knowledge and your values, whether you believe good customer service is important. Tip number 2, in your answer, demonstrate your understanding of how vital good customer service is to the success of a business, and also give examples of good customer service in action. So let me now give you a brilliant top-scoring scripted answer that you can write down and practice. What's your definition of good customer service? Here we go. Good customer service is going above and beyond for the customer so their experience with the company is positive and they recommend it to their friends. Good customer service is memorable for all the right reasons. The customer is welcomed, their questions are answered quickly, and their needs are met through the quality products or services they purchase. Finally, good customer service is excellent aftercare. The customer has the peace of mind that they can contact the business at any time for responsive support. That is a brilliant answer that will help you get hired. The second customer service strength-based interview question I want to help you answer is, how would you deal with a difficult or upset customer? Be very careful how you answer this common question. Tip number 1. So this next common question assesses resilience, patience, and your ability to problem solve. Tip number 2, I recommend that you say you would use a 5-step process to achieve a positive outcome for the customer. These steps include listening to the customer and demonstrating empathy, clarifying the customer's problem, and working with the customer to create a solution that meets their needs. Let me now give you the perfect, unique 5-step process in my top scoring answer. Here it is. How would you deal with a difficult or upset customer? I would follow a 5-step process and focus at all times on achieving a positive outcome for the customer. Step 1, I would listen to the customer and demonstrate empathy and understanding for their situation. I might say something like, "I appreciate how you must feel. I would feel the same if I were in your situation." Showing understanding helps to defuse any conflict. Step 2, I would ask clarifying questions to gain a full understanding of the situation. Step 3, I would confirm with the customer that I fully understand the issue. Step 4, I would offer a resolution to the problem and confirm they were satisfied with my proposal. And finally, in step 5, I would follow up with the customer the day after to ensure they were still satisfied and share my findings with the customer service team so that everyone could learn and improve customer service standards. So that is another brilliant answer that will help you get hired at your customer service interview. Pause the video, write down the 5 steps, learn them before your interview. The next customer service strength-based interview question is, tell me about a time you went above and beyond for a customer. Tip number 1. So this next common question assesses initiative, ownership, and your ability to deliver excellent service. Tip number 2, I strongly advise that you use the STAR method to deliver your answer. The STAR method stands for situation, the situation you were in with the customer, the task that needed your attention, action, the action you took to go above and beyond for the customer, and finally the result following your and others' actions to help the customer. So let me now give you my brilliant STAR method top scoring answer. Tell me about a time you went above and beyond for a customer. In a previous role, an elderly customer contacted us with questions about a product they were interested in purchasing. They were worried about placing an order online as this was their first time shopping online. It was my responsibility to reassure the customer and deliver excellent service. I listened to the customer, answered their questions, and explained the product's benefits before walking them through the secure online ordering process. Although the call lasted almost 15 minutes, the customer was delighted with the service and they went on to order several more products from the company. So that is a brilliant situation where someone helped a customer. They went above and beyond to achieve a positive outcome. And you can see how effective the STAR method is: situation, task, action, and result. The next customer service strength-based interview question I recommend you prepare for is, what would you do if you overheard a colleague speaking rudely to a customer? Tip number 1. When answering this next question, you must say you would take action to intervene calmly and professionally to protect the customer. Tip number 2, once you have intervened, state that you would speak privately with your colleague to establish the facts and ensure that they fully appreciated the importance of delivering excellent customer service. Let me now give you my brilliant top scoring example answer. What would you do if you overheard a colleague speaking rudely to a customer? In this situation, I would adopt a customer-first mindset. I would act quickly but professionally to protect the customer experience and the company's reputation. I would approach the situation calmly, step in when appropriate, and politely take over the interaction to ensure the customer feels listened to, respected, and valued. Once I had looked after the customer, I would speak to my colleague privately. I'd establish what had caused them to be rude to the customer and remind them of the standards we must all follow. I would also explain that without our loyal customers, the business would not survive and we would be without employment. If appropriate, I would inform my supervisor about the situation so remedial training could be given to my colleague. That is another brilliant answer, and you can see how all of these responses will help you get hired. Here is the next question I strongly recommend you prepare for. Describe a situation where you turned a negative customer experience into a positive one. Tip number 1. Sometimes individuals or entire companies fail to deliver the right levels of customer service. This question assesses whether you can take ownership of negative situations to achieve a positive resolution. Tip number 2, again, I recommend you use the STAR method to structure your answer: situation, task, action, and result. Here is the perfect answer. Describe a situation where you turned a negative customer experience into a positive one. A customer called to complain that a work colleague who was now off on holiday had failed to call them back with an update on their order. The customer was, understandably, very unhappy. My task was to turn the situation around and deliver excellent customer service. I listened to the customer and allowed them to vent their frustration. I told the customer they had every right to feel annoyed before apologising on behalf of the company for being let down. I explained that this was not the level of service they deserved. I then immediately updated the customer and informed them that their product was now in stock and ready for dispatch. I upgraded the delivery to next day priority free of charge and gave them a 25% discount code for their next purchase. The customer was delighted with the service I provided, and after I called them the following day to ensure the product had arrived, they left a glowing 5-star review online. When my colleague returned to work, I explained the importance of following through with customer promises, and they agreed to complete a customer service familiarization course. So that is a really good situation where you took ownership of a negative customer experience and you turned it into a positive one. It's a really strong answer. Here is the next question I strongly recommend you prepare for. When the customer service environment gets busy or pressured, what do you do? Tip number 1, this interview question assesses prioritization skills, your ability to remain composed under pressure, and also efficiency. Tip number 2, in your answer, state that you would remain calm and composed, assess tasks to determine which must be completed first, and communicate with your co-workers to check whether anyone in the team is struggling. So let's put everything together in my brilliant top-scoring answer. When the customer service environment gets busy or pressured, what do you do? Here we go. During busy periods, I quickly assess which tasks need my immediate attention and focus on those first. These will often include serving customers, answering product-related questions, and anticipating demand to ensure product stock levels are strong. I remain composed, work efficiently, and remember to smile. I will check in with my co-workers to assess if anyone is struggling and offer support. I prefer to be kept busy at work, and I believe I am at my best when the team is under pressure. That is a great answer. It shows you can come into the customer service role and have an instant positive impact. Here is the next question. How do you handle getting negative feedback from a customer? Be very careful how you answer this common customer service strength-based interview question. Tip number 1. You must demonstrate that you would use feedback from customers to improve. Never take anything a customer says personally. Instead, determine how you can benefit from the feedback. Here is the perfect answer. How do you handle getting negative feedback from a customer? I see feedback as an opportunity to improve both customer service standards and my professional workplace skills. My motto is, feedback is the breakfast of champions. If a customer provides feedback, I will listen, determine what both my team and I can do to improve, and thank them for their valuable input. Without satisfied customers, I would not have a job, so I am always grateful when constructive feedback is given. That is the perfect model answer that will help you get hired. Now, the next thing to do is to study my free customer service training course. This is a brilliant course I have provided right here on YouTube. Click that link to watch this customer service training course. At the end of the course, there is a brief examination. Tell me your scores in the comments. I want to see you get full scores in the customer service training course examination. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button, and also tell me the name of the job role you are applying for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips. Have a great day, and I will see you on that course.